I'm here with the president of the jury for a special prize, Presidente della Repubblica. Could you tell us something about your jury?
That was the most wonderful experience. All were chosen and invited by Prix Italia Secretariat. And there were so many scholars. And there were representatives from different countries. And then there were highly qualified media representatives. And we had a pre-selected group, 11 entries, radio and TV together, which is very interesting. The media should meet, absolutely. So some of these, you could say, were lay persons, but they were so open. And we started out, we had listened and watched from home. And then we started out with, we don't know who should win. We don't know if there is one who should not win. So we started from scratch and watched radios and dramas and documentaries in Eastfield. So the process was so interesting. There were scholars, you know, talking of the Renaissance linguistically, and in other fields, arts and everything. And we were all in it together. They were so analytical, and at the same time, we had people very strong in TV, and myself another one in radio mostly, and of course everyone is on the web in one way or another. And the way we approached it and sort of decreased the numbers, it was so fascinating. I just loved every minute, and I think this is a very good way of going forward. This was a special theme this year on women situation and gender equality. And I think in the end it was clear, no fight. We all had the winner in common. No fighting, but lots of interesting discussions on the way. Quite an experience.
So basically there were very different points of view, but at the end they all went through the same line?
Yes, absolutely. We got to know each other. I knew only one person, EBU lady, from before, and it was just, you know, a little bit like the scholars are themselves, looking from this point of view and that point of view, and then, what you said here was very interesting to me. I never thought of that. Yes, and so we sort of danced around and had a very serious and open debate, very open and liberal personalities.
And the winner was the one that you selected, what you liked the most, or was a different one?
It definitely met the criteria. Clearly, it was a strong description of personality of women, both a Turkish immigrant in Austria, who unfortunately could not evolve either her capacities, and she had 5 children, and she ended with suicide. And then there comes another woman who was grown up, who decided not to have children herself, had been around the world, done everything, decided, I will do something different. And she was a foster mother of these 5 kids. And what did she do? And so from being a strict sort of, not quite businesswoman, but a woman of this world, she went into the situation and gave them an upbringing. 2 mothers from Austria was very, in the end, we were all satisfied. Yes, we go for this. So even after sleeping on it, yes.
And did you think that this program is more oriented to groups, special groups of people, or in general to adult viewers and European or even Americans, I don't know.
I think this encompasses so many important issues today. And look at Europe right now. The immigrant situation and the women equality situation. They come with their traditions, and who have schooling, who have not schooling. Do we see them as people? Do we respect the culture? This goes for every continent. And this is something in a global perspective that we have to go into whether we like it or not. So it's right to the point.
So quite a very educational program as well.
Yeah, and emotional, touching.